To help you guys with page 50, this is the tyrosinase enzyme activity in Siamese and wild-type cats. So we're going to be looking at how active the enzyme tyrosinase is in these two different cat colors. Remember that wild-type is a black cat. We're going to need 3 colors to do this, so please make sure you have blue, red, and green, or red or pink is fine. So the first thing I want you to do is notice that there's a graph here. The graph shows enzyme activity. 100% is the best enzyme activity. That means it's really working well. Over here on the x-axis, we have the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to be creating a key using the information here. So let's look at what we need to do. Number 1, trace the first line on the left in green to identify it as the Siamese. Okay, so green is Siamese. We're going to trace this. This is how the enzyme works. Remember, the enzyme has a mutation that we studied earlier in our notebook. The mutation affects the tyrosinase enzyme. So it has 1 amino acid difference, and that changes what temperature it is most effective at working. Trace the second line on the right with red. Okay, so I'm going to get my pink out. This is going to identify our black cat wild type. Okay, I'm just going to highlight this too. Okay. Okay. Remember over here there is another mutation, Burmese. We'll talk about that one in a minute too. Now this part might be a little confusing. It says choose a symbol for the cat body, ear, nose, and tail and feet temperature. Put the symbol on the line graph key. Okay, so I am going to choose, I'm just going to use, for cat body temperature, I'm going to choose a square for the body. For the ears and nose, since we usually draw those as triangles on cats, so I'm going to draw a triangle. And for tail and feet, I'm just going to put an asterisk. Okay, so these are the symbols I'm choosing to represent cat body, ears, and tail temperature. Now I'm going to put those on the graph. It says that the cat body temperature is normally 101. Okay, so the body temperature of a cat somewhere between 100 and 105. Okay, right around here would be 101. I'm going to put a little box right here. Okay, and this square box is going to represent where the cat's body temperature normally is. You're going to do the same thing for these other 2. Okay, the ears, okay, usually at 80 degrees. Okay, so the ears, I'm going to put a little triangle here, and I'm also going to put a triangle here. Okay, and that triangle is going to show me where these enzymes will work well. So you can see here that on the Siamese cat, the enzyme will be working really good in the ears. And on the black cat, it'll still be working above 50%, so that's still pretty good. And then you can see 82 degrees. Okay, I'll let you guys graph that one on your own. I want to point out that the body temperature of a cat is 101, and you can see here that 101 is higher than the Siamese tyrosinase enzyme even works. It doesn't work past 90 degrees. So that's really important to notice. Now, let's look at the next thing we're supposed to do. We're also supposed to, using blue, draw a prediction curve line of where you think the enzyme for Burmese cat would be on the graph, given what the Burmese cat looks like compared to the Siamese. Remember that the Siamese has a very white colored body and the Burmese has a brownish, and then the black is obviously a much blacker dark color. So we are going to be using, let's add a key here for Burmese is going to be blue. We already know that Siamese was green and that wild type was pink. So I'm going to add that onto my key so that I know what each of these colors means. And this is how which enzyme is in each of these cats. So this is the Siamese tyrosinase, wild type tyrosinase, and Burmese tyrosinase, the enzyme, how it's working. I'm going to let you guys figure out, you should draw an up-down curve, just like with these two, but you need to figure out where you think the Burmese curve would be. Do you think it would go up and down here, or somewhere between them, or somewhere up in front of them. Okay, that's what you should be drawing in with blue. I'll just draw this here. Okay, now you're going to then need to make a claim, evidence, and reasoning about the information that you see right here. Okay? Good luck with that. Make sure you finish this. Thanks. Bye.